I was about to say, like, real quick, this isn't one on the Polar Express page to pictures. However, would you like to maybe say a few words or make a couple statements about your story time, Leowolf TV story time Polar Express read aloud?
Yes, I would like to say that officially, with the recording of that, which by the way was recorded and thankfully edited months ago in time for this particular Christmas season. You know what? I got to show Leowolf TV's story time with me reading the Polar Express to my wife, to my mother, to my father, and they all just said, you know what you and I did together, Josh, was just so well put together that they said, you know what, go ahead and text that to your cousins, to your family and whatnot. Go ahead and make sure that your nieces and your young cousins hear this, because what we did right there, especially with you know what, your editing and everything, it turned out to be just something that the Christmas season needed. So go ahead and check that out, guys.
I'm not trying to be hammy, but I can't help it. Make light of the situation. But yeah, that was actually really nice. Thank you. Like that's actually like the best compliment anyone's ever said about a video I did. I mean, but yes. Um, I'm
Yeah.
glad that you enjoyed the I'm glad that I'm glad you and your family enjoyed the Polar Express video, because I really wanted to bring home the magic of it, because originally I wasn't gonna do the music because there was a part of me that just kind of like I said, you have a very literary voice, if I'm using that properly, because it's like it seemed to just flow. Like you had your own rhythm with it. It was almost like music didn't need to be there because you were just reading it so well. I did put the music in there, and I like to try to add a little bit of like some special effects in there too from time to time, like maybe sound effects, video effects, overlays, whatever you want to call it, filters, just to help immerse you more. Like if you watch at the end, whenever he's waving goodbye to like the Polar Express and he's standing in the door, you'll notice if you look really close, I put snow, like moving snow, in the window and in the doorway.
Oh yes, that was a nice touch.
And I did have to add that bell, so like, oh, it's like she can't hear it, left it silent. Oh, and I think I don't remember, did I put the bell sound at the very end whenever he's like, for those who still believe, or something like that? Did I add a bell there, or do I just leave it flat? Not
I
flat.
think you left it silent, but regardless, the point
Yeah.
was.
I was trying to remember if, like, I know I played the bell a couple times, but I wanted to say I think I didn't put it at the end because I wanted to kind of like leave that ambiguous, because like just like the book, it's like, oh, only the people who really believe will hear it. That way when you read the book to your kids, just like when you read it to your kids, it's like, do you hear the bell? And those who believe, like little kids, would be like, oh, I hear it, like they'll jump up and go, I hear it, because they want to believe. They're like, I hear it. And the kids who don't want to believe would be like, no, you don't. You don't hear nothing. So I might leave it up in the air, leave it up open to interpretation, instead of like everyone can hear it because I added it.
Well,
Um,
you know what? I will always say, I still hear the bell.
yes, I definitely do too. I will admit, I'll say it like this: I forgot for a couple of years, or I couldn't hear it for a couple of years, I should say. And last year and so far this year, I've been able to hear it. I've been able to hear it again. Christmas has definitely, since last year, felt like Christmas again. Like for the past several years, Christmas has just been kind of a, okay, let's open presents. It's nice. I made a video. And yeah, we had a good time on that day, but everything leading up to that day was just kind of like a, all right, let's just get to it kind of thing, just, adult life. I'll leave it at that. And it just like past last year and this coming Christmas, I know it's going to be okay. Everything's good. It's like faith restored in general, if you will. So,
Yeah. I mean,
hmm?
I will. I'm the type of person who, even when I was working retail, I would put on a Santa hat and tell all the kids that were coming through, hey, you know what? I worked for Santa, and he gave me this hat. And you know what? That would be true. You know why? Because their parents are right there. All parents work for Santa.
Yep, that's true. That's true. And my niece, she knows that like we get presents, but she still believes in Santa. Like I think that there's a part of her that believes in Santa, but she knows that we buy presents too. I think she's cool with both.
Yeah.
So, like, she's not gonna be like, broken hearted, like there is no Santa or nothing like that. No, because like we done told her like there is a Santa, there was a Saint Nick, and that's always good enough for me. There was a Saint Nick, and who's to say he doesn't still exist? Maybe you don't believe, and maybe he's invisible to you. But
Uh,
hope to do more with you, and once again, tell Amanda that if she would like to do one, it doesn't have to be for Christmas. I mean, it can. Well, I think that would give y'all plenty of time to do that if she wanted to do that sort of thing. That way, because y'all are moving, etc. It could be any children's book as long as it's kid friendly and not anything with grossed out stuff or vulgar or political or anything like that. It's just have fun children's books. Something from your childhood that you remember fondly. You could read that and definitely send me the scans of the pictures so I will have them because without it, I will not have them because I don't know how to do that stuff. But yes. Alrighty, I think that's gonna wrap it up for us. You want to close this out, James?
just want to say Merry Christmas and ciao for now.
Yep. Ciao for now. Farewell wherever y'all fare, and may God bless.